Welcome into the Extra Point, presented by Corner Pub in Brentwood on 710 Old Hooker Boulevard. For Nashville's best meat and threes, craft beers, and more, the neighborhood meets at the corner. And Zach, the Titans signed outside linebacker pass rusher Erik Walden on Thursday to a short-term deal. He's a veteran, 11 sacks last year. What do you think this means for Kevin Dodd in his second season?
Well, I think that it says that John Robinson had some uncertainty about him.
Okay.
Right? You don't go and get a backup, a veteran backup, when you believe in your second-round pick that missed his rookie year, has had injury problems that, as I said, I don't think he fits in the 3-4 scheme.
Missed minicamp and most of offseason workouts this year.
Yeah, he absolutely did. And then you've got a guy in Walden, hometown guy, went to Middle Tennessee.
Yep.
He's coming back. He's in his 10th season, right? So he's a seasoned veteran. I think that tells you that they needed the depth behind Brian Orakpo and Derek Morgan. I love this move by John Robinson because that was my number one question mark of the entire team, as we've stated in these previous Titan Thursday shows, is that depth. I think they addressed that very well.
Yeah, I call it Erik Walden. His signing is insurance for sure about Kevin Dodd. Because if you look at 11 sacks last year, you're like, whoa, that's pretty good, for an outside linebacker in the NFL. But that's beaten his career high previously by 5 sacks. His previous career high 3 years ago, his first season with the Colts, where he had 6 sacks on the season. So how abnormal was that 11-sack year for Erik Walden? I think very abnormal, because before that, 3-sack seasons where he's had years where he's had 0 sacks. He didn't get his first sack until his 4th year in the NFL. So it's, I don't really know what you're getting in. You're not getting a double-digit sack guy with Erik Walden.
But
I think
he
just had
wouldn't have been there, right?
Yeah, correct. Obviously, an 11-sack guy from a year ago was available late July, right before training camp starts, for some type of reason, that he didn't get scooped up by another team.
Yeah, and I think it's all about reliability. If you look, he's going to be on the field. He's only missed 4 games in his last 6 seasons.
Sure.
That's what you want, because if one of your main guys get hurt, historically, Walden will not. So if he holds up, I like the move. We'll see what happens in training camp. And we'll see if the depth chart, once it comes out, if he's ahead of Kevin Dodd. I think if he is, that says something.
And that's today's Extra Point, presented by Corner Pub in Brentwood on A to Z Sports Nashville.com.